Hey everybody, this is DM Mike, and this is the next process here in creating a cutscene for Dragons of Icespire Peak. But we're going to go here, I'm going to do a new, I'm just doing it with a mouse, audio file. We're just going to say DOIP cutscene narrative 1. Okay, that's fine. Now, I had mine at 22 down here, 22050 sample rate. Mainly because that's not CD quality. CD quality is around 4800 or something like that. I do 2250 because a lot of my sound effects were pulled from old video games and they sit at 2250. So I always have to upconvert them or change them, and that's time consuming to do. It's a great thing to do because it does upconvert them a little bit, but it just gets really draining and it just eats up a lot of your time. So I just no longer do that. So now I just keep everything at 2250, including my narrative. Right. So anyway, so now I've got this all set up, and of course I will have a folder. Good thing to keep things organized. Here's most of my sound effects. But if I go into here, go into D&D Adventures League, and then I have audio sessions. For some reason I named it 2017. Biggest mistake of my life. But then, Dragons of Icespire Peak, and in here I've broken down everything, including, finished. Like also all my finished pieces go in here. So I have one folder to pull from. Right now I have this, where's it at? I think it's, okay, is that right? Campaign opening, is that right? No, here it is, Tusks and Thunder opening cinematic. That's where I'm going to save all of this because it's going to be a multi-track session. All right, so, all this here, organization is your friend when you're trying to make huge sound files. Anyway, guys, this is the first part, is just coming up with, just getting things set up in Adobe Audition. Very, very simple process. Now I'm going to take this, I'm going to try to pull it over here to here real fast. And this is the narrative. This is what I showed on the last video or in the last section, depending on how I edit this. And you can see here, now I'm just going to take this and I'm going to read from it. All right, so this is all I'm going to do now. I'm going to read from this, and I'm going to go ahead and just capture it live and see how this works. Otherwise, I'll just edit it out. But let me go ahead. I'm going to start this process, and I'm going to keep it quiet for like 5 seconds or so. And what that does is it captures the room ambience, and then I can filter that out later. Oh, oops! So I changed my mics. Oops! Got to fix that before you record. I'll edit this part out. Okay, there we go. Now let's go ahead and now we'll hit record. All right, there we go. That's probably enough. Now I'm going to keep talking. You're going to see all these volume spikes, but this first part right in here, it's capturing a lot of the room ambience. So I can filter all that out in just a second. All right, so I'm going to let this go, and I'm going to pull in. I don't usually do it this way. I usually do it on 2 different screens, but for the purposes of this is what I'm going to do. All right, so let me get this ready, and I'll do some narration, different cadence.
A few moments later.
Okay, there we go. All right, I'm going to stop it here. Now it looks like just the narration alone is hitting at 3 minutes and 57 seconds. I can tell that right down here. With only one take. Actually, I got to edit a few things out. I forgot I talked at the beginning here. Let's see. Okay, so we can take off that first part. So now we're at 3 minutes 12. So I just shaved like 40 seconds off. Now, so this is the narrative piece, right? This is what now I have to break apart. You can see all through here, right through here, like through here, through here. Like I take all these natural pauses. This helps me in the editing process because I know like right in here, I'm probably going to have a sound effect of some kind, right? Something I'm going to be putting in there. I want to pause that narrative and bring in some really heavy, probably loud and dense sound effects, right? Now the process here, and I'm not gonna show you this, but this is just like any audio software. I got to go in here. I got to take this one take out here, which I think is like right here. I snap my fingers so I can see where the edit is. Right there, you can see where I snap my fingers, and I'm gonna take all that out, including that, and this will be the new take right behind it, and so that'll shrink down the time a little bit. But that's the process here. I've got to go in now, clean up the remaining audio, and just edit out my mistakes. Listen to it one more time, and if I need to take another take, I'll do that. But this is basically it. I really wanted to try to capture this live as I was doing it. It's a little awkward, might be a little awkward for you, but I didn't want this process to be such a mystery for people who are interested, right? So guys, that's it, what I have for now. I think in the next video or the next portion of this, I will just show you the multi-track process, just me putting in there. Again, this is not a tutorial on how to use Audition, because I don't know what your sound software is, and that's not the scope of this. I just wanted to show you the step-by-step of what I do. All right, guys, that's it. I'll see you in the next one.